Hello students, this is Miss Josie. I am going to show you how to open new tabs and new windows in your internet browser. Opening a new tab is useful when you have a website open, such as Google Classroom, but you need to go to a different website and you don't want to lose track of Google Classroom and have to reopen it later. So, if you're on Google Classroom and your teacher tells you to go to readworks.org, you might normally type it up here, and that's fine, but then you'll lose track of Google Classroom. So something you can do is you go up here, you click on the little plus, and then you can go to ReadWorks, and you read whatever you're supposed to read, do whatever you're supposed to do, and when you're done, you can click the little X and that will close just ReadWorks. If you close this X, it'll close both of these, so be careful. Or if you want to leave ReadWorks in the background, you can just not click the X and click back over here on Google Classroom. That way, if you need to do an assignment but check back to ReadWorks, you can. And you can open more tabs as well, but I would caution you not to open too many because it will make your computer run slowly or shut down. So I would only have open a few at a time. Another useful thing that you can do is to open a new window. And this is useful if you have someone else who wants to work on the computer and you don't really want them to mess with your stuff. So what you can do is you can click these three little dots here. And you have two options. You can open a new window, and that will open a plain normal window, but it might keep you signed into your Google. I can tell that I'm still signed in because it has my little initial here. That means I'm still signed into Google. So if the next person that's getting on the computer wants to be signed into their own Google, but you don't want them to sign you out of yours, instead of new window, you can open up new incognito window. And again, it's the three dots right here. So new incognito window. That is like your own little private window. And that way you can log into stuff and it won't log the other person out. So you can go to Google Classroom and it's not going to be signed in, so you'll need to sign in. And then you can sign in just like you do with your student email as normal. It'll take you there. And when you're done, you can click the X or you can click the minus if you want to keep it back down there and get back to it later. And then the other person can get back to their work. And then you can keep that in the background and open it back up if you want to. So that's a couple of tricks to help you get around on the internet a little bit easier. I hope you try them and find them useful. See you guys later.